Welcome back to the channel. I just want to be honest with this video. I have hit a wall in Marvel Strike Force. I couldn't believe it. Like, I have been sitting on a pile of orange materials since I beat Dark Dimension 1 probably a year and a half ago, and it built on that pile when I completed Dark Dimension 2, but it's gone now. And I'm looking at what I have to do for Dark Dimension 3 and even for Ultima 7 and the challenges that are out there already and character goals that I have, and I don't know what to do. It's pretty bonkers. So let's talk about how I got here. So at the start, we have to go into Dark Dimension 2. We have to build some Gear Tier 13 characters. Well, it's not that bad. You get a lot of those materials from Dark Dimension 1. It really takes about 540 per character. And you get free gear pieces and all that stuff. So it's pretty quick. I mean, we had to find the uniques, and you know, that's its own challenge. Then we started looking at Gear Tier 14 for Dark Dimension 3, and at first, as I built my first 3 characters to Gear Tier 14, and I've almost finished 3 more so I can enter and get all the way through the global campaign nodes, they take a lot more resources. And we're worried about the mini uniques. I'm going to tell you, mini uniques are not the primary issue. The primary issues are the basic gear. And they have been adjusted a little bit by putting a few into campaign nodes and a few more in raid store. But this is a huge mountain. I am just about out. And almost all the gear pieces, every character requires about 4 pieces that require 150 of the items at the top, and one of them that requires about 90. And they require about 780 of the catalyst. I still have a couple thousand of those, but a couple of thousand of those only going to give me 3 more characters that I've already started. Not the remainder of the 15 I just need for Dark Dimension 3, and ignoring all the other characters they may launch from here forward. Like, if I've already done my global team, I can't work on any other global characters till I finish Dark Dimension 3, at least the first time, to get those rewards. I can't get any characters. The whole point of this dang game is to get characters and level them. And I'm telling you, this wall is so high, we're not getting over it. So it takes about 1,500 of these pieces, just the basic ones, not even mini uniques, not even the uniques, to level about 1 character. That's including Shield Security. Everybody's been telling you, not Shield Security, but Shield Trooper. Everyone said, use Shield Trooper, it doesn't take any mini uniques. Well, guess what? You're going to burn all this stuff and wish you hadn't done Shield Trooper. It's going to be terrible. When you add all these things up together, so it takes 1,500 of those pieces for each character to get to Gear Tier 14. Well, how can you get them? Well, you get orbs every day, maybe 3 out of the alphabet raids. Wow, 1,500 divided by 21 pieces of items, pieces of gear, it takes a long time to make any dent in that. And that's assuming you get exactly what you need, which we all know we won't. Then there's also the challenges, which at Tier 11 start providing a little bit randomly 3 times a week. To get to Tier 12, you need a specific team. Pretty much the recommendation is to use Black Bolt and Crystal, which I don't even have Black Bolt. Much less do I have a Black Bolt who now needs 540 of these things, or needs to be a Gear Tier 14 character for Arena. That's going to take forever now that I've burned through my excess from Dark Dimension 2. And that still is not nearly enough characters. I have no idea what Tadano Mac Japan had to put into this to build enough of a roster to clear Dark Dimension 3. Like, it's insane. Or you can get a few through farming. Great. You know, I think I've gotten 2 to 4 a day of some of these items. But when you're doing that, you can't work on farming characters. You can't work on farming purple gear for those characters, which is the predominant. If you get a new character, if I get a new global character, it's going to have to stay purple gear only for like a year, maybe 2, to get through all this. It's completely bonkers. So here, looking at my roster, I have 3 characters, and I use them every day in Arena and Ultima 7 and everything, as much as I can, that are already Gear Tier 14. I have almost finished Nick Fury, which was a skill character. I've almost finished Scientist Supreme, and I've almost finished Colossus. So these are 3 more globals, plus these 2 globals. I'll be able to do half of Dark Dimension 3. But just yesterday, I ran out of the resistance catalyst. And I was like, wait a second, how'd that happen? And all of a sudden, I was out for Nick, it's out for Sided Supreme, and Colossus all need them. That's 450 that they need. I've almost got one person's worth, but I need 300 more. And you just saw that. 7 from an orb, maybe? It takes a long time to get 300 more. That's just get me through global. That's not even talking about the 4 more characters I need for cosmic and the 5 characters I need to get to G13 and G14 to deal with the city nodes. I just can't process how broken this is right now. It is completely bonkers. If they launch new characters, and that's the entire point of what they sell in this game, is selling new characters. I was thinking about Beast. Hey, I could add Beast to my X-Men team. Maybe I could use those in Ultimate 7, and over time. Come on, let me switch out here. Okay, good. I'm sorry. I'm just freaking out here. I'm just so verklempt about this. So I get Beast in here. Maybe I get him. Maybe I level him up. He's not going to Gear Tier 13. He's not. I've already got my global team. I can't get Beast. That makes me crazy. It's like, if I get him, I can't level him enough to make him useful. So why? The game's done. For a year. I just can't understand. Sure, by the time we get to the end of Dark Dimension 3, there are rewards there. There's some here. This is 11. These are gear pieces. 2,700. Sure, that's great. If you get a bunch of those, I hope that we get thousands and thousands. But each one of these is maybe like five characters worth. So you might be able to add a few more characters that you like once you finish the first time, a few more characters you like when you finish the second time. Until then, it's going to take forever. So for one character, it'll take about 200. If you get exactly what you need from every single orange raid orb, it'll take 218 orbs. You can get 3 a day, 70 days. That's more than 2 months for one character. If you get exactly what you need, which we all know you won't. Or you can go to the store and you can spend 61 million gold to buy all those pieces. I mean, I have 61 million laying around, right? And I still need 10 of them, so it's really 610 million gold. Big deal, right? No, 610 million gold. Or maybe we get 2 from each one of these categories. It's still ridiculous. 120 million gold? I have to get 436 orbs? 73 weeks of tier 11 challenges. Now maybe if I go ahead and work Black Bolt and Crystal and include them in there, maybe I can get to tier 14, not tier 14, but the tier 12 challenge 3 times a week and make that a little less than 73. If I get the right RNG to get what I want, what I need to work on these characters, which I probably won't. Or, wait, we can just buy them in the war store, right? How long does it take to get 161,000 war currency? With Graviton in there. What if they put Hela in there? So not only can you not get Black Bolt until you farm Hela, but you also can't gear him up until you get all those credits, all that war currency for Hela, and then you get another 161,000 war currency to gear up your Black Bolt. It's so crazy that I have to chuckle. I'm not happy about this though. I mean, this is not cool. I honestly don't know what this means for the game. I don't think people are going to see it until you finally get all the way through that wall. And it took me a year and a half to get through those Dark Dimension 1 and 2 rewards to know how thick the wall is that's going to hold us back. Or yeah, you can just go in the raid store and buy some too. They just added three lines there. So as long as every day they have exactly what you need, all it will take is like 650,000 raid currency to buy one character's worth of gear. That's not a problem, right? I mean, I've got 650,000 sitting around. I don't know what to say past this. I think the game is severely flawed at this point, and I'm going to think about it. I'm not taking any actions. I'm going to keep playing because the point is, like, I can only work on characters that go into Dark Dimension 3 so that I can get the return and get those materials back out of rewards, and it's going to take forever. And no matter what new metas come out, no what metas are already in the game for global, like forget Sinister, for a year for me, I haven't leveled him yet. He's not getting any attention. He can't go to 13 or 14. He simply can't. My global characters are picked. I have one of my cosmic characters already there. So another cosmic character has got to be Black Bolt. I have to work him in. I just have to. I mean, I don't even know what I'm going to do for City. This is just so completely bonkers that I can't process it. So I'm asking you, the Marvel Strike Force community, to help me think through this. Give me in your comments below, what do you think? How are you going to get through this wall? I mean, what's the point of characters? If the Black Order comes out, you're not going to level them past Gear Tier 12. You just want another Blitz team. Red Skull comes out, you're not going to level them past Gear Tier 12. Or if you take them to 13, you're slowing down all your progress to 14. What's the point? Like Red Skull? Nope. Black Order? Nope. Eternals later this year? I still won't be done with this first project? Nope. What do you think? Tell me in comments. Help me think through this. I kind of have like my brain on drugs is frying in the frying pan right now, and I don't know where to go from here. But I do want to alert the community, and this is that public service announcement. Hope you have a great day. Yeah, but at least you know there's no point spending a lot of money on the characters if you can't go far enough. So hey, go watch some movies. Go buy some comic book subscriptions. Go do something like watch Disney Plus. Like those seem like reasonable investments, or not investments, or expenses. None of these are investments. They don't generate revenue. But what do you think? Tell me below. I'm going to keep thinking about it, and I'll talk some more about it in the future. Take care.